Hey guys, thanks for joining me today. Today is day 11 of my countdown, and today I'm talking about checking your itinerary. Some of you may have noticed that yesterday was day 13 and today should have been 12. Well, I checked my itinerary and we're actually leaving December 13th. So how could this happen, you ask yourself? Well, when you're booking a complicated ticket and you start playing around with airports and cheaper days, you think Wednesday, Thursday is cheaper. I can stay longer, I can leave earlier. Well, I was doing that, checking prices, all of that stuff. Oh, cool, I am seeing some live interaction. Thanks. Hey, Meg. And you're doing all this research on your ticket and you just get to this point, I can't deal with it anymore, book it. And you're just relieved that you made the purchase, because booking tickets is always stressful. Well, I did that, and then just assumed I went with my original date I had in my head this whole time, and that's not necessarily the case. And we're leaving December 13th. So I owe this little reminder to my brother, Blair P. Mott, who some of you know. And he's a great world traveler himself with lots of tips that I will be sharing with you. And hi, Lisa, another African adventurer at Christmas time. I want to hear about your journeys too. We have a couple other people who are going to Africa at the same time that are in this little group of support. Thanks. Catherine is going to Liberia, and another friend of mine, Sue Shealy's going to Namibia. I'm hoping we're going to cross paths. So I got sidetracked because that's what happens with life. So yeah, my brother, I asked my brother, well, what do you want to know about? Because obviously he knows a lot already, has a little bit more insight. And he said, well, I want to know how you're getting there. And I thought, well, yeah, I'll do that one later as we get closer. And he said, no, the airports, the hours, all that. And I was like, oh, that requires me to look at my ticket and actually see what I'm supposed to be doing. So I did that, found out we're leaving. And I always estimate, and I'm sure my math is wrong, but it feels like it's 48 hours door to door from leaving here to getting to the airport early, all of that, and arrival. So here's a little chart of our journey here. So you can see that we're leaving the 13th at 5:30 p.m. We travel first to London. That's 9 hours. And honestly, someone asked me, talk about how you survive. I'll take a sleeping pill, to be honest. I do. And then we'll be in London, and I can't remember. It's a pretty long layover, which is why we have experimented with these little mini hotels that you can rent for the hour. They're really clean, and internet and shower and bed and everything. And we're going to stay in one. The brand name is Yodel, but I guess there's one in Terminal 3. So if there's anyone out there who travels London and knows about these little mini hotels in Terminal 3, you let me know, because this one's in Terminal 4. And all you guys that are doing international travel anytime soon or anytime, Yodels are awesome. I'll talk more about those, and you'll get to see one. So we'll have one for about 4 hours, and then get on a plane to Joburg. This is our long one, 11 hours and 5 minutes. I'm going to time that one. And then Joburg to Zimbabwe, 1 hour 35. Hopefully that's all correct. And then we arrive the 15th at 11:05. So I don't know how many hours are in here exactly, but it feels like my body is twisted up for 48 hours. And no matter what you do, you just feel exhausted. So obviously the whole check your itinerary is a very important thing to do when you travel, and an obvious one. But I wanted to also give you a couple other travel tips that are on the side, and you may need these for even your domestic travel right now. And they always catch me out at the last minute, and they seem like they don't take that long time to do, but they do. So the first one is your mail. Stop your mail, or hold your mail, or have somebody pick up your mail. Get it in everybody's name if you go through the U.S. Post Office. And again, I wish I could see comments if anyone knows how to do that. I know I have to do more research. Thanks for all you guys that are out there. Mail. They usually will only hold it for 30 days, so keep that in mind. That's a big one. And then your bank. Tell your bank you're traveling so that they know when they start seeing, charges from Liberia, it's actually you and not someone else. And then what was my last little one? If you take any medicine, get a big old stock of it, at least a month. I mean, travel with extra, travel with your prescriptions. Some countries might not like what you're taking with you. And if you watch Borderline, reality shows on the border, you want to make sure you have your prescriptions with you. So just a couple tips, a little shocker for me that changing, I lose a day. I'm still playing around with platforms on Facebook Live now. I'm trying with YouTube Live, so bear with me. I'm hoping to have it all done and a one solid place to go to. So help me out with subscriptions on YouTube. If you could subscribe, even though there's not a lot of content there. If I get 100 subscribers, then I will be able to get a custom link, and I think that will make some things easier, not all. But really anxious to get to the content of our adventures. So thank you for being here and supporting. Ooh, and I'm going very long. I'm going 6 minutes. I went way over. Bye, guys. Thank you.